In looking back on going on the Grow trip this past year, I think probably the most standout sort of influential moment for me would just be the one-on-one conversations that I had with SOVA staff and other community activists that sort of made me have the realization that as activists like around the world, we all have the same goals. We all want equality for marginalized populations. We all want opportunities for children and women, independent of socioeconomic status, independent of where they live, independent of who they're married to. What's going on in this video was actually one of my favorite parts of the Grow trip, was sitting in on the sensitivity training for an act that had recently been passed, banning female infanticide and banning prenatal diagnostic gender testing. And what was really cool was seeing Prasanta, one of the SOVA staff members that was leading the training. He asked the kids in the classroom, he said, "Imagine a world without women." And the entire classroom went silent. It went from laughing, not really taking this seriously, wondering like, is female infanticide really an issue in my community, like not taking him super seriously, to just completely silent. And you could tell that in his one sentence saying, "Imagine the world without women," he got every single child in that classroom to recognize that female infanticide is an issue in their community and it's something that could be detrimental. And I could tell that he, as an activist, like was making a difference right then and there.
One of our main goals was to follow up on how the trainees in the past were currently doing. A couple of them were working for SOVA through programs like Childline, which is a program that is trying to stop child trafficking in the area, which is also quite prevalent. As well as at the primary health center, there were a few nurses who were from this program. Some of them weren't even going into the medical field, so but they were pursuing other careers, such as in commerce, or one of them, I remember her, she was just super awesome and really just this independent and strong woman. She just was like, "I want to be a police officer," and I think that having this medical training background is going to help, supplement what I want to be doing in the future.
We had the opportunity to go meet some women in the community. We gathered with them, and Prasant gave them a survey that he had crafted beforehand. It was basically the survey that allowed him to kind of create a document that justified the need for the ARSH program. And it was very interesting because he had questions ranging from, so what kind of premenstrual symptoms do you have? Or do you feel like you're able to talk to anyone about reproductive health and those kind of questions? And also things about their prospects for the future. We kind of made it a group activity of just whoever likes singing puts their hands up and things like that. And it became very dynamic and interactive, and I really, really liked it. At the end of the day, the kind of connection that we made with them went just beyond just a partnership. The fundraising that we did throughout the year and the kind of awareness that we try to raise, we went beyond that, and we all actually at the end became friends, and that was very important for me. And this is why as students we have the tools and the motivation to learn more, but not just to learn, to actually take that action and those extra steps that are required for change to happen.